You will hear a podcast interview titled, Beyond the Hype, Choosing a Diet That Works. The host is speaking with registered dietitian Dr. Maya Bennett about popular diet trends, online health advice, and sustainable eating habits. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 8. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 8.
Welcome to Health in Context, the podcast where we examine popular health advice and ask what the evidence really shows. Today we are looking at diet trends. New eating plans appear online almost every week, and many of them promise rapid weight loss, better energy, or improved health. To help us understand these claims, I am joined by registered dietitian Dr. Maya Bennett. Dr. Bennett, thank you for being here.
Thank you. It is a pleasure to join you.
Let us begin with a basic question. Why do diet trends spread so quickly?
One reason is that they often offer a simple solution to a complicated health problem. Human health is influenced by sleep, movement, stress, genetics, medical conditions, and many other factors. That is difficult to explain in a short video. A diet trend, however, may reduce everything to one easy rule, such as avoiding one food group or eating only during certain hours.
So the simplicity itself is attractive.
Exactly. People may also accept advice because it comes from an online health advocate with a large audience, a confident speaker, professional-looking videos, and thousands of positive comments can create the impression that the advice is trustworthy. However, popularity is not the same as professional knowledge.
Many creators share personal success stories. How should listeners respond to those?
A personal experience can be interesting, but it should not be treated as scientific evidence. Imagine that someone begins a new diet and loses weight. At the same time, that person may start sleeping more, drinking fewer sugary drinks, walking every day, and practicing portion control. The result may come from several changes rather than one special rule.
Intermittent fasting is one trend that receives a great deal of attention. Is it effective?
It may suit some healthy adults, but it is not automatically suitable for everyone. It may be particularly inappropriate for children and teenagers who need regular energy and nutrients while they are developing. People sometimes say that fasting changes the body in a unique way, but in many cases they lose weight simply because they eat less food overall.
What about very low carbohydrate diets?
It is important not to place all carbohydrates in the same category. Sweets and heavily processed snacks are different from fruit, beans, and whole grains. A very low carbohydrate plan may also reduce fiber intake, which can negatively affect digestion. Some people then experience constipation, low energy, or difficulty maintaining the plan.
Detox drinks are also widely advertised. Do they remove harmful substances from the body?
The body already has systems, especially the liver and kidneys, that remove waste. Detox products are frequently promoted through unsupported claims rather than reliable research. A person may feel lighter after using one because they have eaten very little or lost water, but that does not prove that the drink has removed toxins.
Before you hear the rest of the interview, you have some time to look at questions 9 to 15. Now listen and answer questions 9 to 15.
If extreme rules are not the answer, what makes an eating plan sensible?
The most important question is whether the plan can be followed safely over an extended period. A diet may produce visible results in 2 weeks, but that does not make it successful. A sensible plan should provide enough nutrients, fit the person's routine, and allow normal social situations such as family meals.
Why do people often abandon highly restrictive plans?
They often create an all-or-nothing way of thinking. A person follows every rule for several days, then eats one food that is not allowed. Instead of viewing that as one ordinary choice, the person feels that the whole plan has failed and gives up completely. This cycle can also create guilt and anxiety around food.
Some people believe that healthy eating means never eating cake, sweets, or similar foods.
That is unnecessary for most people. Eating a slice of cake occasionally is unlikely to determine someone's overall health. The wider dietary pattern matters much more. When people forbid every enjoyable food, the plan may become harder to maintain and may even lead to overeating later.
Let us return to online health information. What should people examine first?
They should examine the qualifications of the person giving the advice. A large number of followers or positive comments does not prove expertise. People should ask whether the creator is trained in nutrition or medicine, and whether the advice is suitable for the audience receiving it.
Are there particular words that should make people cautious?
Yes. Claims such as "this method is guaranteed to work for everyone" are warning signs. Responsible professionals usually recognize that individual needs differ. Statements like "results may vary" or "more research is needed" may sound less exciting, but they are often more honest.
People sometimes refer to one study as proof. Is one study enough?
Usually not. Reliable scientific knowledge develops through repeated research and comparison across different sources. Researchers need to see whether similar results appear in different groups and whether other explanations have been considered. One personal story, one influencer's opinion, or one small study should not be treated as a final answer.
What final message would you give to listeners who are considering a popular diet?
Do not assume that a diet is safe simply because it is popular or difficult. Healthy eating is based on realistic habits that can be maintained. A varied diet, reasonable portions, regular movement, sufficient sleep, and flexibility are less dramatic than an online challenge, but they are more likely to support long-term health.
Dr. Maya Bennett, thank you for helping us look beyond the hype.
Thank you.
That is the end of the listening. You now have some time to check your answers.